Good afternoon, LC people. Well, this is your sort of long-awaited revised issue of the RDMT 350 reboot. Okay, the last time we was on exhaust. Now, when I last spoke to you, Roger had ordered these radiators from China. Forgive me because the sun's glaring a bit. So we've spent the last 8 hours making up pipe work for this, and it's a bit of steampunk going on in there because we bought many junctions and bits and pieces of copper tube, 90 degree 22mm elbows, 15mm elbows, blah de blah. So the pipe work for that actually runs under the exhaust 15mm tube and it comes out the other side. So we've concocted it up how it is, and it's run up to temperature. We haven't had any leaks on it. The radiator cap, which Roger kindly pointed out, was what did you say it was, Roger?
1.1.
1.1. What's that?
Bar.
So he's got a 0.91 on it now, because when it expanded, we didn't get anything coming out of the overflow, which we should have expected, and then it started to leak out one of these hoses because it was pushing it apart because the pressure was too much. So we resolved that with a cap with lower pressure, and we've ran him up again and it's fine. So that's really what we can tell you. The hose on the top there, I know it's the wrong colour. We've got these brackets to actually pretty up a bit. Whether we keep these side ones, I don't know, because there's louvers that fit into these. Roger suggested we might need some louvers on it to protect the fins and what have yous, which is what you'd have on a normal radiator anyway. So we have the bottom ones that's connected there. This top one goes obviously to the thermostat houses on the cylinder head, and we've got a cross junction piece there, obviously to this side. But all the artwork is sort of down in there. T-piece, elbows, coming back around to its main feed. So the water sort of goes down to come up to fill the bottom, and obviously the bottom one links across to fill into the bottom of that chamber the other side. We've got a bleed pipe on top of the cylinder head there that bleed the head out, so the head is actually got no air in it. And it holds the same amount of fluid as a normal LC. I think it's just shy of 2 litres, something like that, 1.5, 1 3/4 litres. KTM radiators are very, very good, and it is the equivalent of what you would have. As you can see, they're a bit thicker than your standard radiators, so they're going to work quite well. So looking at the bike, it does look very muscular. I like it. I think it looks funky. So yeah, we've spent all day doing that. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good exercise. It doesn't look bad on her. I think it looks great. It's different, it's quirky, it's fun. I think Roger's going to start it now. Yeah, come on Rog, start her up for the fans. Righto folks, here you go, Coso doing its bit. Now the last video, it actually was coming down on the revs. I've rebuilt these carbs in the week, some of you might know. But that's connected here, this bit, we hadn't tightened the screw up, so it was binding. So as you held this level, the revs dropped back down. So, and it was to do with the cable, so it wasn't anything to do with the carburetors, air leaks or anything else. It was just a silly thing, that simple. But she sounds really, really nice. Ticks over lovely. There's no adverse noises, there's nothing rattling or moving or leaking, it's really good. Enough of that. Okay, the next situation we're going to do next for your part 15 will be sort this little beauty out. Now it's on premix at the minute, and we've got to make an oil tank to fit on it to feed this, because we can't keep running the bike with no two-stroke in there, because you've got seals, you've got the gearing and the whatever it be that's inside there, so it needs to run with oil, because otherwise that running dry is not going to do it any favours. So that'll be our next job. It'll be something temporary. I don't know what it'll be. A Coke bottle, a bloody animal feed bottle or something. So we can actually sort of run it without any fears that we're buggering the pump up. Anyway, folks, that's your update. This is your part 14 radiator fix. Those things was, I think Roger said they were 90 quid. I think they took about just over a week to come. 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that. But obviously they work really well and we're very happy about them. They just need prettying up a bit on some of the bracket work, decided for having louvers and tied up the front plates either side. But that's us fixed for today, folks. Hope you're enjoying the journey. Thanks for watching, dilly.
Cooling down with a cold one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to join him. Righto, folks. That's your part 14, dilly.